Hey Moo Crew, welcome to our weekly roundup of what I eat in a day videos posted this week on TikTok. You'll notice that in some of these videos, the people that used to market themselves specifically as unhealthy are starting to change their brand to a person trying to be healthier. Let's see how they're doing.
This is what a fat girl eats in a day. It looks so good.
This is a crumble cookie and they do change their menu every week, but at the moment they've got a chocolate cake batter cookie, which is almost exactly the same as the one in the video, except the frosting is on the top, not inside. And that one is 810 calories. Then she has her usual glass of whole milk. She doesn't drink the rest, but I think the cookie absorbs about 32 calories worth.
These snack wraps are back at McDonald's, so obviously I have to try them. I'm beyond excited. It's pretty good, but it could definitely use more sauce. 6 out of 10. Let's try the ranch. I definitely like this one a little better. 8 out of 10.
Apparently, it has been a big week for McDonald's in the US as it's brought back 2 snack wraps for the first time since 2016. We have 5 flavours of wraps at UK McDonald's, and I don't know if they still do it, but they used to have a different wrap of the day, and you could get it for like $1.99. Does anyone remember the days of Whopper Wednesday at Burger King? You could get a £2 burger, a half-price Orange Wednesday cinema ticket, and be sorted for the evening for a $5. Today's prices could never. The spicy wrap is 380 calories and the ranch wrap is slightly more at 390.
I got my favorite pretzels from the pretzel twister in the Harvard Mall. 2 different kinds. I got the salted one and I got almond. I have never had an almond pretzel before, so let's try it. Look how good this looks. Oh my god, it's really good. It's like sweet, but not too sweet. You guys have to try this. And of course I got a salted one, and this one feels so soft. Oh my god. The chunky salt pieces are my favorite.
Twisted Pretzel is a small brand in a specific mall, so they don't have their nutritional information published, but I've done the same pretzels from Auntie Anne's. The almond flavour is 390 calories and the classic salted is 340. I can't even lie, those are the softest looking pretzels I have ever seen and it's really made me want one.
Look at how delicious these hot dogs look. I have a chili and cheese with onion and sour cream, and I have a sauerkraut with mustard and malt vinegar chips. Get yourself a bite. Well, this one did look really good until it fell over, but we're gonna try it anyway. Still very good.
So we know from our 4th of July video that a basic hot dog is 320 calories. Sauerkraut is literally just cabbage, so that and the mustard add no more than 20 calories. Looking across a few fast food places, a chili and cheese topping usually adds on anywhere between 150 and 300 calories, and her hot dog is overflowing, so I think 300 is a safe bet. Then lastly, she has 2 servings of vinegar-flavoured crisps for 264 calories, and that totals the day at 3,566 calories. Breakfast is a Costco hot dog, and let me tell you, I am not alone in thinking that 580 seems like a lot of calories for a relatively small hot dog. There were more posts asking why the calories are so high than people actually verifying it was correct. But I did track down a photo of a Costco menu with calories, and the sausage itself is 370 plus 210 for the bun. She also has some onion and sauces on top for an extra 37 calories. Most chicken taco soups are just shredded chicken, beans, vegetables, and broth for the base, and hers doesn't look super thick, so I think the bowl would be around 250 calories. The toppings add on 100 calories, but I still think this is a really great low-calorie lunch idea. This is a pre-made sandwich from Walmart. The whole thing is 980 calories, but a serving is half of a sandwich, which is what she's got here. She also has some Takis. I think these are the chili and lime flavour. And if a serving is 30 grams, this looks like it would be at least 2 of those, so that's 296 calories. We obviously don't know how much sour cream she ate here, but I've added on another 2 tablespoons. These sugar-free gummy bears come in little packets of 12 as standard, each one being a different flavour, so I'm assuming that's what she ate here for 180 calories. I mean, the chances that this person is a fan of the first girl we just watched, who always dunks her cookies, seems pretty high, right? Or maybe I just don't know many grown-ups that would dunk in such an exaggerated way. Unlike our previous dunker, she drinks her 250ml of whole milk for 160 calories, plus 320 for the ice cream cookie, ending the day on 2,530 calories.
It's the day you've all been waiting for. I'm having a healthy day. Now that the kitchen's back, makes everything a little bit easier. Starting off the day with my personal fave breakfast, Nana and Weetabix. Being able to use the fridge and cupboards is such a blessing. Been suffering in this heat being pregnant, I can't lie. Been having a really bad back.
For breakfast, we've got 2 Weetabix for 136 calories, 2 bananas for 190, and then literally a puddle of milk for 105. I have 2 big issues here. Number 1, as we all know, I think skimmed milk is the devil and you might as well use tap water. But number 2, the Weetabix are drowning. I can only imagine the consistency was the same as drinking orange juice with pulp, which, as I'm sure you might have guessed, I am also not a fan of.
This week, me and my friends are going swimming. Can't wait to get a bit healthier. I got some stuffed bell peppers for a snack. It is so hot today. We've done so much over the last few days. We're having a chill day. I've made some good soup, bread rolls. It's a day on the sofa for me and Corey while he recovers from his mole removal. Looking after Honey at the minute. Oh, and she's so cute. Oh, I just want to keep her forever. She's baby.
Well, if any of you were on tenterhooks about that mole removal we heard about last week, there we have it. He is well and recovering. I, for one, was buzzing for that update. Okay, we have got an M&S lunch with some stuffed peppers, and they are 202 calories. Then half of the chunky chicken soup is 165, and each one of those crusty bread rolls from the bakery are 245 calories.
Elle's little bestie. The soup was 10 out of 10, and my healthy day was only healthy-ish, because I did have a few biscuits, and I started to get some heartburn. I had a glass of milk.
She said a few of these biscuits, which is obviously open to interpretation, but I've gone with 5, and they are 82 calories each. Then I've added another 200 millilitres of skimmed milk.
Watched EastEnders, watched an amazing documentary on the Hudson River, and then I snacked on a bit of chicken. 2 cheesy cheese strings. Cheesy.
Then the final snacks of the day, we've got some sweet chili chicken, and this whole packet is only 260 calories, plus 122 for 2 cheese strings. Her total intake for the day of her healthy eating is 2,150 calories, which is pretty spot on for someone that's pregnant.
What I eat in a day. As a happy fat person, who doesn't diet? Tiramisu overnight oats with mango and watermelon.
I genuinely really do hope this person is happy, but from my own life experiences, when someone goes out of their way to outwardly prove how happy they are about something, it's usually the thing that they are deeply unhappy about. These tiramisu oats are part of M&S's new summer range, and they're still really pushing their high protein products. So this is 18 grams of protein and 270 calories, which is a pretty good breakfast. The mango and melon fingers are 126 calories, so breakfast is just under 400 altogether.
Meds reminder. Iced Yub Baruli Latte. Is the Yub in the room with us? Cheese and chutney baguette. Almond chocolate cookie.
every year I say to myself, surely there aren't that many words left in the world to learn, and then something like oob comes along and shows me I apparently live under a rock. Oob is a purple yam, which I'm pretty sure is close to a sweet potato, so I'm guessing it adds kind of a sweet flavour to the latte. It looks like it's part of Pret's seasonal range, so if you want to satisfy that oob craving for 126 calories, you better get to your local cafe pretty pronto. She also has their cheese and chutney baguette, which is 643 calories, and a chocolate almond cookie for 407.
Tried the new dairy milk bar. Chinese curry corn with rice. Love you. Bye.
I feel like last year the flavour of the summer was Biscoff, and this year it definitely seems to be coffee. This dairy milk latte bar is 681 calories. Then for dinner, we've got some white rice and edamame beans as a base for 300 calories, then some corn in curry sauce for 255. The day ends on 2,742 calories.
What I eat in a day as a mum who eats whatever she wants whenever she wants, featuring my favourite takeaway in the whole wide world. It really didn't take me long to be back on the toast obsession for breakfast. I did buy smaller bread, so these pieces of toast seem absolutely tiny. And if you're thinking, wow, she looks rougher than usual, then you would be right.
This is exactly how I like to kick off the day. A cup of tea with 1 sugar and a splash of oat milk is 25 calories. Then we've got 2 slices of white bread with butter for 290 calories.
Had me up for around 4 hours last night, so I didn't get dressed today till around 4 p.m. And I actually loved it because I never ever do that. We actually had a really nice day at home. We had no routine and no plans for the day, and it was so nice just to relax. The only thing I did get dressed for today was to do a B&M trip.
She has a sausage butty for lunch. We've got a white bread roll for 150 calories, plus an extra 100 for the butter. The sausages are 157 calories each, and a big squirt of brown sauce is about 40.
If I'm ever feeling like a little bit down, if I go to B&M and literally I don't even have to buy anything just to look around, I will come out in such a better mood. I did pick up this coffee because my energy was falling low, but it really was not nice.
I feel her comment about bargain shopping resetting her mood on a spiritual level. I also agree about the bottled Starbucks drinks. This one is the caramel frappuccino for 163 calories.
I'm a fan of frappuccinos, I don't think. The weather was also so perfect for a lazy day. My boyfriend's leftover garlic bread was staring at me in the eye, so I had to have a few bites of that. And here we go, here's my favourite part of the day. I can't actually explain to you how much I enjoyed this. I did want to try this other Mexican place near me, but it was shut. I feel like every time you go to order a takeaway and you think, yeah, I'm going to order that tonight, it's shut. But never mind, I'm sure I'll try it at some point. I also, of course, had a brew before bed, but completely forgot to film it.
Garlic flatbreads are one of those things for me that never live up to the number of calories. 362 for cold leftovers especially is criminal. This company, Barbarito, has an amazing calorie calculator online, so you can work out exactly what your order comes to. Obviously, I've had to guess a little bit, so for a large beef burrito with black beans, sour cream and guacamole, it is 970 calories, plus 311 for the chips and salsa on the side. Finally, she has a full fat Coke for 139, ending the day on 3,190 calories.
Hi guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day. Remember, I'm fat, but I'm trying to eat healthy. Today for breakfast, I'm having 2 scrambled eggs with cheese, and I'm having it on some toasted sola bread. And as always, y'all already know I love my shit spicy, so on top of my eggs, I added some Louisiana hot sauce.
See, I love this for her. I have followed her on TikTok for a few years, and her opening line used to be, "Remember, I'm fat and I don't eat healthy." I think a lot of people that get big on TikTok from eating a certain way, whether that's healthy or a specific diet or whatever, feel a pressure to keep their content the same. But it's important to show that what your body needs and also your mindset around food can change, and it should change. For breakfast, she's got 2 eggs and an extra 2 egg whites for 164 calories, plus a slice of sola bread, which is low carb, for 40 calories.
I feel like I've never asked y'all this, and I really want to know, what's your favorite kind of bread, even if it's from a restaurant? I feel like a bunch of my Texas friends are going to say the rolls from Texas Roadhouse. I personally love toasted sourdough bread. I feel like another good bread is the rolls from Golden Chick. And lastly, I love any kind of jalapeno cheddar loaf. Anyways, today for lunch, I'm having leftovers from last night's dinner, which was some tomato feta and spinach pasta. And again, this was literally so freaking good. I already cannot wait to make it again.
When I used to use dating apps, one of my get to know you questions was, what is your favorite pasta shape? Because I personally think it says a lot about a person. Mine is bow shaped, like what she's eating here, so make of that what you will. This looks like quite a big portion to me, so I've gone for 2 cups of cooked pasta for 440 calories, a serving of feta for 75, a few tomatoes for 35, and a small chicken breast for 185 calories.
It is so hard for me to be calorie considerate when all of our sweet clients at work keep on bringing us snacks. We were doing a raffle at work and one of my favorite clients won. They are literally so freaking sweet and the definition of a cute couple. They are literally so freaking nice. They won the reward and they still wanted to reward us with a piece of cake.
This cake is only cut into 7 and it has a lot of fresh cream on it, so I think it is about 450 calories.
Just in case you're wondering what kind it was tres leches and it was so freaking good. Tonight I wasn't hungry enough to make myself an actual meal, so I'm having some strawberries and some cherries. I didn't have a new clip of this, so this is an old clip, but still that's what I had for dinner. But that's enough about me. What did you eat today? Let me know in the comments. Bye.
I also really respect this. One of the hardest things to unlearn is feeling like you should eat just because it's a certain time of day, even if your body is genuinely telling you that you're full or you don't need anything else. The bowl of fruit comes to 92 calories and her day ends at 1,521 calories, which is perfect for someone with a sedentary job aiming for a calorie deficit.
What I ate today as a fatty. Good morning, fatties. Oh yeah, that's good. Red Bull, blue ras and vanilla, sugar-free of course. A French toast bagel with syrup, sausage, and egg. Okay, that looks kind of sad. I don't normally like syrup, so I'm not sure why I was craving this. Biz says good morning.
So this creator is a regular in these videos and I feel like she is having a bit of an identity crisis. On the days where she eats unhealthy, she sticks to what I eat in a day is a fatty, but on healthier days she now says baddie, and I just think you don't have to tie your identity to the way that you eat. You can just be a person that eats food. Anyway, the sugar-free Red Bull we don't count, but this French toast bagel is pretty calorie dense with 330 calories for the bagel, 70 for the egg, 190 for the sausage, and 120 for the syrup.
We're trying the McDonald's snack wraps, and yeah, I got fries. Regular and a spicy. I just want to say I'm a little salty because they didn't bring back the Big Mac wrap, the Mac wrap. That one was the best one. I like the spicy ranch flavor, but it's enough for me. I want my chicken strips crispy, like the old ones. These are chewy and soft. I don't know. But at least we got fries.
Wow, everyone is really excited about these snack wraps. We already know the calories for those, but we've also got here a large fries for 480 and a sweet and sour sauce for 50 calories.
For dinner, we have a salad, a chicken salad. A kale salad, okay. For dessert, we're having a prime bites brownie, PB&J flavor.
Right, we've got a big salad bowl for dinner. The leaves themselves are only 40 calories, and then I've guessed she's got a relatively low calorie salad dressing for 60. The avocado and the chicken in some sort of chipotle sauce come to 660 calories. Then I think that's some pickled onion for 12. The last thing is a protein brownie from Prime Bites. The definition of a brownie is literally a chocolate-based dessert, so I'm not sure how this got through an entire branding and marketing team, but we've got a PB&J, not brownie, for 220 calories. So the total intake for the day is 3,052 calories. I'm really curious as to how this compares to her day being a baddie, so I'll look out for one of those videos for next week.
Here's everything I eat in a day as a 32-year-old mom who's trying to be more mindful of what I eat in a day. I'm not a huge breakfast person, so I'm just having some coffee. That is a definite must for me. Sweet cold foam. The cherry on top. Cheers!
This is the black unsweetened cold brew, so that one is 0 calories. A tablespoon of the sugar-free coffee creamer is 20 calories, and I reckon she pours about 2 of those in there. Then finally, a mini squirt of the cold foam is also 20 calories.
It's like a reward. I'm stealing me some grapes. Shh. Only the crisp ones, though, of course. I don't like no squishy grapes. These are really good.
It looks like she's got around 20 red grapes here for 70 calories.
Filet mignon. Look at that sear. And some grilled asparagus. Excuse the sweaty face. It's 100 degrees outside and I just cooked on the Blackstone. But lunch today is a filet mignon Way too much asparagus because it was the last of the asparagus and I needed to cook it, and a piece of Texas toast. Cooked to perfection. Now I'm going to go sit down and enjoy this with my husband, but here's lunch today.
People that eat off paper plates through choice are very unnerving to me, especially when it is a fairly fancy cut of steak. So it looks like Texas toast is basically double-sided garlic bread, and one piece is usually around 160 calories. Fillet is a lean cut of steak, so the calories are relatively low at 300, plus 40 for the sauce that she hasn't actually added yet. Finally, she's got about 20 asparagus tips for 80 calories.
H2O. Cheers. It's about 6 o'clock. I'm dealing with screaming kids and I'm having a little treat. 220 calories down the drain. Let's do it.
Guys, I am so glad she said the calories for this because she has really got me. I have no idea what this is. It literally looks like it's called a butt boy or a fat boy. Someone tell me, please.
Worth it. Isaac's showing you his ice cream sandwich too. The whole reason I wanted to start making these videos was to hold myself accountable for precisely this. You should not be eating dinner at almost 11 o'clock at night. Yes, I'm talking to you, Jessie Ray. You need to do better. We're having a salad with spinach and kale and a little bit of cheese and cherry tomatoes and some leftover grilled chicken from Chick-fil-A with hot honey and lemon pepper seasoning because apparently that's my new favorite combination. Simple, easy, delicious. Take a bite. That's good. Have a good night. Bye.
Even if it's low calorie, eating this late at night is just a recipe for acid reflux, surely. The base salad is only 95 calories, then it's topped with 195 calories of grilled chicken, and that's in a honey lemon marinade that would be around 120 calories, assuming it's got olive oil in. In total for the day, she has 1,340 calories. And that is a wrap for this week. I am curious, those of you that enjoy a variety of what I eat in a day creators, have you also noticed a shift towards healthier eating, or is my algorithm just giving me a sign that I should not eat the cookies I bought today? I'll see you guys on Wednesday where we're calorie counting for people who follow a keto diet.